Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, let's talk a little something about that heavyweight fight that's about to go down. Your boy Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder on the weekend, February 22nd, baby. It's going to be on. Y'all know what time it is. It is. So things are going on, up into the fight. Tyson Fury acting fool. Listen, Tyson Fury seems delirious before a fight, right? He seems delirious, if you don't know him. But if he's delirious, then watch out. He's in his comfort zone, baby. Make sure you guys know that. Everybody don't pay attention to his actions. For me, I've been following him for a while. So when he's doing his antics, for me, I have a word for that. And it's called whatever, right? It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? These things, these antics, you saw it with Vladimir Klitschko. Things he did to the Vladimir Klitschko before the fight had Vladimir Klitschko totally off guard, caught him off guard, and had him uncomfortable. Coming in the Batman suit, y'all remember that? Right? Vladimir Klitschko likes to dominate negotiations and have everything his way. This guy didn't let him do that. He didn't let him dominate the conversation. He was talking over Vladimir Klitschko, making him very uncomfortable, pissing Vlad off. Right? Get to the fight. He feinted his way to a championship with landing 83 punches in a 12-round fight in the heavyweight division was the least in the history of championship heavyweight boxing. But he was able to feint his way. Had Vladimir totally, and totally uncomfortable. The whole lead up to the fight and the fight, right? You have to be able to do that, get in somebody's head. This is what he's doing. So, it's a lot of antics right now going on, things that I'm not, I ain't going to be reporting about. You know what I mean? If he says, like, the latest thing was like, hey, I'm licking some, a lot of pussy, basically. He's going to be licking vaginas to get ready for the fight. A week before that, he said he's going to be, jacking off, a whole lot, right, to prepare for the fight. It helps his testosterone levels. Just stuff that he thinks provokes, right? When I win, I'm going to go on a binge of cocaine and hookers. Just ridiculous stuff, right? For me, that just goes over my head. I don't pay attention to that. But for a lot of people involved, what? What? So he likes to provoke, right? Doesn't happen to Wilder. That don't matter, doesn't matter to him because the right hand gonna hit you and you can still go party. You know what I mean? But this is Tyson Fury. He's in his comfort zone, and I'm telling you, watch out when he's in his comfort zone. And it brings me to some things that could possibly happen that we're not expecting. Even though Tyson Fury said, which is a delirious thing, hey, I'm going to knock Wilder out in 2 rounds. He might go for it. He's crazy enough, right? But that would be sensational if he knocks Wilder out. Don't matter what round. It would be sensational. Sensational. Now, the same thing would be if Wilder were to win on points. That would be also awesome. That's my second best case scenario, right? Second best, right? First would be Wilder just knock his butt on out because I like to see what people are going to say after that. You'll see if Wilder wins by KO. I'm just predicting all this Tyson Fury was good and awesome and he's prepared this time and all those things is going to turn into why do we think Wilder was going to have trouble with someone who had trouble with Otto Wilder? That's what's going to happen, right? But if Wilder wins. But if he wins by decision, then we can also say, well, how did that happen with somebody who can't box at all? Because, me personally, I'm just upset about the narrative, right? When, the Wilder wasn't winning any of those first rounds, which most people are starting to realize. Even Teddy Atlas came of late saying, hey, hold up now, guys. Wilder wasn't losing those early rounds, right? Where did that come from? And, and even Jack Reese, the referee, was saying the same thing. Wilder wasn't losing those rounds. He was the aggressor and landing some jabs, and especially to the body. He wasn't losing those rounds just because, Tyson Fury had those antics going on, right? I didn't like that. And I didn't like that a guy that's smaller and 50 pounds lighter, and the aggressor, is we can't see that, hey, wait a minute now. How was he able to reach and connect two times hard enough to knock this guy down twice in a fight from a guy who is known for being evasive? So why are we not saying, man, that's man, boy, man, wow, it must really be a sharpshooter to be able to hit this guy because no one else really can. So, but we don't see it like that. We're just saying, hey, man, he stayed away and he was able to outpoint Wilder and he beat him 10 rounds or two. Just the narratives. But you know what I think here about boxing? BTBG. And that's what, I won't stop saying that because it is. I can start with some other stuff, but I'm not going to do it in this video. It's just proof all over the place. So that narrative just upset me. You know what I mean? Or upset me, whatever, because it is what it is. But it irks me. We could easily be, talking about how Wilder overcame in that fight as well. He's fighting the very best heavyweight that's way bigger than him. So that was awesome to watch a little skinny guy with no skills to do that again and have a big guy on the canvas, right? Which is also now back to your boy Tyson Fury coming off a layoff, which wasn't really one afterwards because he had Safari, he had Pianetta, and he had some fights before. You know what I mean? Then he came into the fight, but he lost all that weight and all those wonderful things, right? So we like that's a good fight for him to come back and do well in that fight. That's also a narrative, but it goes both ways. So basically, we're back to both heavyweights are awesome. It's number one and number two about to square off, and it's going to be awesome. And be careful with Tyson Fury because he's in his element right now with these outlandish things that he does. Because for him, it is not outlandish. It's being comfortable. Let's see what happens. Got more coming. Done with Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.